Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video. It's time to do unbox the Samsung Galaxy A23, and this is a third mid-range phone from Samsung in the Pakistan market, and this phone is costing around 48,500 PKR. In this price range, we have 128GB of internal storage with a 6GB of RAM, and the color I have is the black color, and this phone is also manufactured in Pakistan. That's really good thing, but still price of the A23 is really overpriced in the Pakistan market, and this phone should be around 40,000 after the dollar exchange rate even. So you can see here is the box of the A23, and you can see it says that Samsung official product for Pakistan. So now let's quickly unbox this phone. First, let me remove the plastic like this, and you can see we have a PTA approved sticker with this phone. On the top we also have one more seal. So now let's remove this seal like this. So now let's open this box. So on the top we have one more mini box. Inside of this box we have a quick start guide, and you can see, and here is our device, Samsung Galaxy A23, and you can see, and these are the main highlighting feature of this phone: Infinity V display. On the back we have quad cameras with optical image stabilization in this price range. This phone also has a fingerprint scanner on the side, not in-display fingerprint scanner on this phone. So let me remove the plastic, and this is the black color of the Samsung A23, and you can see here is the Samsung Galaxy A23 looks like in the black color. And you can see in the black color of this phone is more like a gray color, and you can see this phone is not completely black. On the back we have quad cameras, we have optical image stabilization. Yes, I can feel that. So now let's quickly boot this phone up. On the front we does not have any screen protector, so that's really disappointing thing. So here is our charger, and guys, and this is a 15-watt adapter, but the A23 is also support 25-watt. That's really good thing. We had 25-watt support with this phone. Also we have cable again, which is a USB type C to USB A cable, and that's really good thing. No headphones inside the box. We also have a SIM ejection tool. So now let's put all these things to the side, and now let's look at the Samsung Galaxy A23. And guys, now let's see the physical overview. On the bottom we have a speaker, USB type C port, main microphone, headphone jack. On the left hand side we have a SIM tray. So now let's look at the SIM tray on this phone, and you can see you can use one micro SD card with the 2 nano SIMs at the same time. It is a full-fledged SIM slot. That's really good thing. But inside the SIM tray we does not have any rubber. On the top we have a noise cancellation microphone. On the right hand side we have volume up and volume down rocker, as well as a power on button, in which we also have a fingerprint scanner. On the back we have quad cameras. We have a 50 megapixel main camera, f1.8 aperture with optical image stabilization. Also we have 5 megapixel ultra wide. We also have a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth sensor on this phone. And the back of this phone is made up of plastic, as well as the frame of this phone. On the front we have 6.6-inch Full HD Plus a PLS LCD display with 90Hz refresh rate. But on the top we have a V-shaped notch, and you can see we should see a punch hole on this phone. On the front we also have a Corning Gorilla Glass version 5. That's really good thing. And the bezel, it is also really decent, not really good I would say. And this phone also has a single speaker, no dual speakers. So now let's quickly set up this phone up, and then we will continue. And guys, and here is the first boot of the Samsung Galaxy A23, and you can see. And guys, in the first impression about the display quality, I have to say that this phone has a PLS LCD display with 90Hz refresh rate, and the 90Hz looks really smooth on this phone. And this phone is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 processor, which should handle everything fine. Now let's go to the settings on this phone. Now let's see the Android version. About phone, software information. This phone is running on Android 12, not Android 11. Also we have Samsung One UI version 4.1, which is a full-fledged version of Samsung One UI. Also we have 5000 mAh battery size on this phone with a 15-watt adapter in the box. But the A23 is also support 25-watt. And you can see we also have a auto brightness. In the motion smoothness we have a adaptive mode on this phone, which automatically switch between from 60 to 90. And guys, now let's see the fingerprint scanner. This phone has a fingerprint scanner on the side, and you can see, and the fingerprint scanner is working absolutely fine. Here is the notification area of this phone. We also have a NFC, We also have a secure folder. We also have a Dolby Atmos. All those things it is available on this phone, so that's really good thing. But the Samsung A32 is also available in this price range. That phone is giving you a Super AMOLED display with 90 Hz refresh rate. Yes, and the processor of this phone is really weak as compared to this phone. So now let's look at the camera. And this phone has a quad cameras on the back, and you can see 50 megapixel main optical image stabilization, 5 megapixel ultra wide with a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So here is the camera UI looks like on this phone, and you can see 1x, and here is your ultra wide. And the 5 megapixel ultra wide, it is not really sharp. We also have a portrait mode, and you can see, let's see video recording size with the back camera. And the back camera maximum shoot full HD at 30 fps. So now let's go to the mode section. In the mode section, we also have night mode, which is only available with the main camera. In the mode section, we also have macro mode, which uses a 2 megapixel macro lens on the back. We also have a slow motion on this phone. That's really good thing. Now let's look at the front camera. This phone has a 8 megapixel selfie camera. So here is the front facing camera looks like, and the front facing camera, it is not really good on this phone. On the front, we also have a portrait mode. Let's see video recording size with the front camera. And front camera also shoot full HD at 30 fps. And the night mode, it is also available with the front camera. And the slow motion, it is not available with the front camera. And you can see we also have a 50 megapixel mode in which you can take full 50 megapixel shot. So you can see this phone is giving you a lot of camera features. Now let's talk about the battery size. Again, we have 5000 mAh battery size, and with the Snapdragon 680, and the battery life on this phone should be really good. This phone give you at least 1.5 day of battery life on heavy use without any problem. And the back cameras on this phone is really decent, I would say. And overall, I have to say this phone is really overpriced as of now in the Pakistan market, but this phone is costing around 48,500 PKR, which is a really overpriced. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this unboxing and my first impression regarding the Galaxy A23. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.